Well, there's a lot of smoke, a lot of sirens, but it's only a drill.
We told you about the Kent County disaster drill earlier in the hour. Let's get back out to 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey, live in Cascade Township with more on what's going on there. Joe?
I see it, Brian. Yeah, this is one of those Hollywood epic style disaster drills that they have every couple of years here in Kent County. I want to step out of the way and show you what's going on right now. You see that line of emergency vehicles, and then check out that curtain of water being put up by one of the fire engines. And just beyond that, you see that bus. That bus represents an airliner that would have crashed here just south of the Gerald Ford International Airport in the 5600 block of Craft Avenue. There are dozens of, obviously, victims or people playing the part of victims that were on that bus. They have been treated or are being treated. The other wrinkle here is that's a lax facility here. There was a chemical spill when that plane supposedly hit, so those first responders dealing with that headache as well. Dozens of emergency crews taking part in this exercise today. They've also recruited several volunteers to play the part of victims, although because of the cold weather and the rainy weather, they've cut back on that scenario. They don't want any of the fake victims becoming the real thing. Now, you might think these first responders do this kind of thing on a much smaller scale every day, so why go through all this? Well, one reason, the government, specifically the FAA, requires it. The other, it's the best way to show what may need to be fixed before a real disaster hits.
They're going to practice things as just responding. We're making sure radios and communication work, which is always important. Hazmat response here, again, just responding to containing the chemicals that are going to be released, but also responding to the injuries and the people that are hurt. So everything that can be practiced is done here. If this would ever happen, heaven forbid, it's important that we have these type of exercises.
And in fact, when it's all over tonight, they'll go back to Davenport College. They'll all sit down. They'll all compare notes. And that'll go on beyond that. Those notes will be looked at again, and they'll take a look at where a problem might have occurred, say in the communications end of it, or getting the wrong crew to the wrong place. So I'll take a hard look at all of that, evaluate it so they can fix it in case, again, and God forbid this ever does happen. Now, a real world traffic note to pass around. There are a lot of emergency vehicles, and they're from all over Kent County. They'll be leaving this area probably in the next couple of hours. Still some coming into the area as well for this exercise, so keep an eye out if you're south of the airport, especially on Craft Avenue and some of the roads that run south of the airport. Keep an eye out for those as well, obviously with rush hour getting underway. Live in Cascade Township, Joe LaFurgey, 24-Hour News 8.